Moving over to the Russia-Ukraine front, Russia has claimed to have seized 10 settlements and downed more than 2,600 Ukrainian drones just in the past week. This is on the same day as Ukraine said that it struck Russian military targets, including energy facilities and air defense systems. The Russian Defense Ministry said that it carried out one large-scale strike and 5 cluster strikes targeting Ukrainian military enterprises, energy infrastructure, air bases, and even sites used for the assembly, storage, and launch of drones. In response, Ukraine attacked and destroyed 2 Russian TU-142 naval aircraft and an Iskandar ballistic missile system. The head of Ukraine's unmanned systems forces said that it struck a military airfield in Taganrog, a port city in the Sea of Azov in Rostov Oblast. It also targeted a tanker and an oil depot in southern Russia, causing fires but no casualties. The Defense Intelligence Unit of Ukraine is preparing to launch more drones at what it says are military objectives deep inside Russia. A Ukrainian commander who heads one of the deep strike drone units said that this is a key opportunity to turn the tide in the war. The commander goes by the call sign Vector, said that the drones are constantly being modified and that the amount of drone launches has gone up to 100%. Pardon me, that's 100 per night. Listen to this.
This is a key opportunity to turn the tide in the war. As we have seen, especially recently, this is the main trump card, the main card of Ukraine in our rebuff of this aggression. We understand not only these, but all the other drones that will be launched today, which are launched every night, have given us the opportunity for an asymmetric response to the horror that we have been receiving for the 5th year.
At the same time, Russia has warned that it intends to launch systematic strikes on targets in Kyiv and warned foreigners and diplomats to leave. Parallel to this, the Russian military has intensified its aerial attacks, firing almost 90 missiles as well as hundreds of drones at Kyiv over the last weekend. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Zelensky has said that Russia is preparing a major new attack and urged for air defense missiles, adding that sufficient supply depends on America. Zelensky reiterated his call to allies to allow France to supply to allow and finance the supply of US Patriot missiles, which can intercept the Russian ballistic missiles.
The prioritized Ukraine requirements list program should work. This applies to both the United States and Europe. We are accumulating funds from our European partners and other friends to purchase missiles, in particular for the Patriot. And a sufficient supply depends on America. We hope that Ukraine will be heard.
Zelensky also said that he spoke with Romanian President Iskander about the Russian drone attack on Romania and that the two countries agreed to work together to strengthen air defenses.
I spoke with the President of Romania. A Russian drone struck a residential building in Romania during the previous night. People were injured. We wish them a speedy recovery. We agreed with President Nicosor that Ukraine supports Romania in this situation.
And on the other hand, Russian President Vladimir Putin insisted that there was no evidence to blame his country for the drone crash in Romania. At least 2 people were injured in the first drone hit on a residential building, as Bucharest called the incident a serious and irresponsible escalation and expelled a Russian diplomat in a first response.